Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we are looking at the brand new Team of the Week, TUA TAGOVAILOA. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video where we will fill out TUA's final report. Before we get started today, we have a couple house cleaning items to go through. The first one, shout out of the day. That goes to my man, Sir Toe Jelly, for commenting the emoji of the day on last video. And if you want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, let's comment the dolphin emoji. And also, if you do find these videos at all helpful, hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, any kind of support, like button, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications if you are new here, is of course always appreciated. So here is TUA TAGOVAILOA, and I think this card has a real chance to be probably QB3 in this game right now. I don't think he'll be as good as Andrew Luck. I also don't think, you know, if you're looking for a mobile quarterback, Vic is still king, like that super mobile guy, the guy that can do those one-play touchdowns, things like that. You know, the people you gotta fear in the read option game. I mean, Tua still has good enough speed. I like Tua's physicals a lot. I mean, he's not as big as Andrew Luck, but speed-wise, throw power-wise, he's only one throw power less than Andrew Luck. Has great stats, 91 throw under pressure, a major W, 92 throw on the run, also amazing. Also, another problem for a lot of people is going to be the fact that Tua is a lefty, and that's, you know, people have problems adjusting with that. So if you're one of those people, don't switch to Tua and expect great things. But I do think Tua has a real chance to be QB3 right now in this game. But depending on release, if he's got a mediocre release, he's probably QB3. If he's got a good release, he could maybe be a little bit higher. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see. But does have a 90 juke move, so I guess that makes him pretty good in that in like the short game. But again, don't get too cute juking with your QB, because that's how you end up turning the ball over in this game. But yeah, honestly, really good physical running stats. Unfortunately, doesn't really have like that elite speed. If he had maybe, you know, 90 speed or something like that, he would probably be better than Vic as far as mobility goes. He's got crazy like break tackle and juke. I wasn't really expecting that on this card. But yeah, let's hop into practice mode real quick and let's see what Tua's release is like with the gunslinger. But here are the abilities for Tua of sideline Deadeye, dashing Deadeye, roaming Deadeye. A bunch of really good abilities for Tua. These right here are top tier abilities in Madden 24 right now for a quarterback. So very good for Tua. You know, almost as good as they could have made a Tua card. So yeah, let's hop into practice mode, then into some gameplay. But yeah, I do expect Tua to check a lot of these boxes, man. The acceleration you can feel right there. So, I mean, he's got good throwing the run and things like that. And yeah, if you're kind of someone that has a mix of playing from the pocket and also likes the ability to roll out, Tua's gonna be really good. He'll be much cheaper than Andrew Luck. And if you don't have that you know, that whole entry thing where like you don't need the you don't need to really adjust using a left-handed quarterback, that's really the biggest entry for using a Tua card or any lefty really. Oh, that release does not look good. Even, I mean, keep in mind, I got Gunslinger on right now. That release does not look that great. Especially that short release in a game where people blitz a lot. I mean, it doesn't look awful. That one release, though, to Gronk looked weird. Looked really weird. Did it not look weird? Am I tripping? Maybe it did. I'm going to try it again to Gronk. That looked really weird. I don't know why it looks like that. Obviously, you got to see how it plays when, you know, in game speed and things like that, but looked a little crazy. And then there's the rollout ability. Kind of gets that slow start, but then does get it going. Let's try to get, you know, we'll throw ball to B there. I mean, that mid release is pretty good. That short release looked a little scary. The mid release looks pretty good. And then let's test a quick deep release and just see what that's like. But the ability to roll out, you definitely do feel the 80 acceleration. I will say that right now. 100% I feel that. That short release, sometimes a little bit hitchy. But let's try throwing this jump ball to Calvin here. I mean, I'm going to do a long bullet pass, because that's where you get that kind of load up. And it's not bad. It's not bad. I want to hit a corner out one more time. I just want to see a corner out, or that kind of mid-release just one more time. If I can get a corner out in here, I guess we'll just throw the seam to Gronk. Might not be too deep, but we're going to throw this. Yeah, the mid-release is really nice. All right, let's hop into a game, man. Okay. All right, here we go. We got game number 1 with TUA TAGOVAILOA. Let's go ahead and set up the audibles while we do, or our substitution. But while we do, hey, man, future videos today. We got a, of course, content tomorrow. But as far as more videos today, I'm going to be dropping the Worth It video for today's Team of the Week content. That'll be coming out after this one. And then after that video, I'm going to drop the Keenan Allen gameplay, who I think has a real chance to be wide receiver number 1 in this game, man. I really do think he does. And he's playing man-to-man. Here we got Jukebox DeAndre Swift. Turn the corner. There we go, DeAndre. But I think he's playing that man-to-man, right? Man-to-man. Yep, mid-blitz. Do I want to be facing mid-blitz right now? No, I want to throw bombs at Tua, but if he wants the mid-blitz, he can mid-blitz, I guess. I mean, we'll try to figure something out. Double drag, post-wrap, Tyreek. There we go. Just run this thing quick. And we should have our man DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Cut that. There we go. Step on it, Swift. Turn it. Oh, there we go. DeAndre Swift touchdown. Okay. So if this guy's going to continue to blitz, we're not going to have a chance to even throw a corner out or take a shot down the field. But, okay. I mean, the quick release looked good there, I guess, right? You know, I blocked an extra guy. We held on. Tua gets it there. I really nothing I could. It was only one throw on that. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll go for 2. Let's go for 2. And yeah, I really just don't have a good 2-point conversion play. So let's just run this thing stock, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we put Tyreek. I mean, I could buy like an RPO or something like that. I don't know what I want to do here, but here we go. Tua inside. There we go. Good ball. Tyreek Hill drops it. Okay, Tyreek Hill. All right. Nice. All right. Tyreek Hill, good drop. But Tua got it there again. And Tua got it there. There was no blame on Tua for that drop at all. I don't know how Tyreek dropped that. That was probably the easiest completion or catch of his life. He was wide open in the back of the end zone. Running a lot of tight formation. He probably wants the running back. I got stuck up. But there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is he'll probably, if he's going to go for it. This guy's the guy that went for an onside kick to start the game. He'll go for this. All we're going to do now, he saw the shade outside. What he saw was DeAndre Hopkins beat that corner route, and he's going to try to throw in the corner route again. Exactly what he did. Okay, that was very easy. Go ahead and sit down. Try to get to some more touches, but odds are we'll be in another game here. But that was easy. Yeah, that was just an easy prediction. You knew exactly what that guy was going to do. The second he saw him get open, the second he wanted to throw that ball to the end zone, you knew what he wanted there. That's what I'll say. You knew exactly what he was looking for. Okay, let's get Tyreek there, and then we got to put Gronk here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to call timeout. But if he isn't man-to-man coverage, this route just kills any man coverage of any shading. You really need a good user, and with a good pass lead, you could probably, I'm not going to say complete it every time, but you're safe of throwing an interception almost every single time with a good pass lead. This way, if I do throw a pick, I can blame the pass lead. But you do need a pretty decent pass lead, I will say that. And right now, my controller is just frozen, cannot pick a play. Have to take a delay game. But yeah, one thing I will definitely say is after using Andrew Luck, and I'm someone that is used to using lefty, so I don't really, if anything, using a righty is harder for me right now with the amount I've been using, Mike Vick on my Jets team. But let me pick my play here, man. Let me pick my play. Maybe this guy's frozen. I don't know what's going on. But one thing I would definitely say between Luck and Tua, regardless of which hand they're using, Luck has the better release. I do like Luck more. I think Luck is the best pocket guy in the game right now. I said it in yesterday's video. I think Luck's one. And then if you want a more mobile guy, on the defense? What is going on right now in this game of Madden, bro? Is this like a new freeze glitch or something like that? Like, what's happening? I couldn't pick my play thanks to EA, and now we're stuck in this screen with RG3 walking in circles. For some reason, his offense is on the field, although I have the ball. All right, I don't know what to do. I guess I just close that. I don't know. This is great. This is fantastic. Gotta love EA, man. All right, here we go into our second, I guess, drive with Tua. I just let my opponent score. I just let him find the end zone. And here we go. We're gonna try to get Tua some more touches. My opponent now also does have Tua, but I just wanted to get on offense first. So next time he gets the ball, I'll probably play defense and see what he can do with him. But here we go. Let's see what he's in. Looks like he's using that over the top guy, probably man-to-man coverage if that's the case. And we should actually have. Oh, we had Swift was probably a touchdown. He's running that LB blitz, but Swift was probably a touchdown on that play. It felt like he definitely was. I wanted Calvin quick, but it felt like Swift was probably a TD there. We'll put Gronk on the flat again. He's playing zone here. All right, we're going to take the ball down to Gronk here and just try to get a... Wow, that was a crazy tackle animation on that backside to Calvin Johnson. And we should actually have this wide open. Again, that Tua mid-release with Gunslinger feels really good. The mid-release, if you're someone that likes throwing corner routes or kind of those... I guess post up the middle to kind of split zones too. If you have good pocket presence, you can kind of keep that stay in that mid-release distance. He does feel pretty good in that aspect. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna streak Calvin Johnson to clear out what I think is gonna be a zone, and then we'll put Gronk on a flat too, just to kind of keep him. Okay, there we go. And screamer off the edge. Tyreek would have been a dot. It wouldn't have been a pick. But we would have had a chance to probably make a throw, is what I would say. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to get rid of this pointless Gronk route, motion him over, and keep Tyreek on that post. It looks like it's going to be man coverage, though. It doesn't feel that way. I don't know, it's going to be zone, maybe? Oh, we should actually have... Swift should be a touchdown. If he catches this, Swift open for a touchdown. There we go, another good ball from Tua. And that was kind of, I guess, a mid-release as well, so that was pretty good. We're going to go for 2 here. We're on the RPO. If we get in the end zone, we do. We don't. It is what it is. Run a little RPO. If I got to run it, I'll run it. I don't care. He's playing zone, the ball's going right to Calvin. If I see that corner dip, he does kind of dip. We should still be able to get in. Okay, there we go. Oh, I gave myself up. Still going to give me 2 points. Goes to a run. Okay. Oh, cuts back with Raheem. That should be a touchdown. Should be a touchdown. There are a lot of people kind of upset that Raheem and a chain both didn't get upgrades today, which is kind of crazy. that a chain didn't get a card. I mean, that dude went crazy. I think a chain's an example of a card that should get Team of the Week upgrades. A guy that probably won't get that many upgrades. You know, he has Jukebox on TUA too, if you want to see what that looks like. But he's probably a guy that won't get that many opportunities to get upgrades throughout the year. He probably won't be like in a promo as a high overall card. So getting a super fast running back a chain would have been a big W. And I think Tua could have been a promo card. Tua easily, he's playing well enough where he could be a headliner of a promo. Even last year, no one would have really batted an eye if they did that. But yeah, no chain surprised me, and also no Raheem. I think they would have been two very desirable backs as well. It's not like they would have been bad if they got upgrades. They would have been very good. They would have been very good. I mean, obviously, I think so. They're two guys that run 4.3s, and you know, I know Raheem just kind of got a new card, but still would have loved to have seen it. And here we go. So he's playing here, man to man. Oh, we actually almost took away that pursuit angle. I wanted to streak Hawkinson. We don't have enough time to do something like that. We should. Oh, good pocket presence, decent pocket presence. There's acceleration for Tua. Go ahead and slide. We should. He's using Micah. I'm gonna take Gronk here. Everything's pushed back. Really blitzing no one. See if we get that little. Yeah, Gronk's juke's bad. That's the one thing with Gronk that I don't like. But outside of that, the man is a dog. I guess I don't need to spam it like that. Checkdown's open again. It kind of got taken away because I brought Calvin's man over. Get the first down. There we go. Okay, now he wants to blitz us. I'm gonna throw this ball away. Even though oh, okay. I should have probably just ran. I didn't think we were gonna pick it up. I panicked. I got hot feet. My feet got hot. The only difference is this can actually kind of beat. I'm going to hit a check down again. Jukebox outside. Jukebox outside again. Okay, he knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. I should have went inside. Tried like little playmaker inside there. Juke that. Ooh. Okay, Swift. Yeah, you can just playmaker when he sits, man. It's so glitchy. Yeah, I feel like he's guessing right when I'm going to run the ball. Every time. Swift is an absolute dog, so we got to remember this. Oh, where are you going? Touchdown for DeAndre Swift. Okay. And yeah, QB draw this year is really bad, bro. I shouldn't have juked that. I did not think Reynolds was going to pick him up, though. I don't know where Reynolds came from. I don't even know where Reynolds came from. But hey, 3 drives at Tua. Card felt good. You know, probably a smaller sample size, but I'll talk more about this card in the final report. But I really no issues with Tua, man. Besides, if you want a more like a mobile guy, the acceleration, I guess, was a slight issue that I definitely felt. But really, outside of that, he felt fine. I mean, the release was okay. I didn't really notice that short release being that slow. The deep release felt good on that ball to DeAndre Swift. I mean, everything felt good on Tua, man. And to wrap this thing up, we have Tua's final report, and I'm gonna give Tua 18 stars. Physical at only 6 foot. I know that's not that big of a deal, but it's also the fact he has under 90 throw power. Yes, you can boost this, and it is one less than Andrew Luck. But Andrew Luck, the reason why Andrew Luck wasn't a 3-star physical mainly was just because he's 6'4", 240, so he's much bigger, and you definitely feel that if you do run the ball at your quarterback at all, and things like that. So yeah, that's why Andrew Luck's a 5-star compared to Tua, who's only going to be a 4-star. That's the difference there. For stats, Tua is a 5-star stat quarterback. The man has insane throw under pressure, 92 throw on the run, good accuracy stats across the board at 88. And then we have the abilities. He's up to par with all the other top tier QBs in this game right now. And for animation, I'm going to give him a 4 there, just because his release isn't, you know, god tier, like you should switch your quarterback to go get Tua. But if you are going to use Tua and you want to use Tua, use him. His release is not like, you know, awful, obviously. It felt solid throughout the gameplay today. So 18 stars for Tua. A solid quarterback option. Where would I rank him amongst the other QBs in this game right now? I actually just pulled up the QB list behind the screen you're looking at right now. And I would say Tua's probably 3 right now in this game. I think it's Luck, Mike Vick, depending on play style. And yes, we do have a Trevor Lawrence, like I've been saying throughout this whole video, coming out tomorrow. We know that. We don't know what overall he'll be, but you can imagine he'd be a champion. We're not 100% sure on that, but it was leaked. But yeah, I think Tua is number 3. There isn't that much QB variety right now in this game. There really isn't, especially because it's RG3. But I think Tua is better than RG3, just because of the abilities. I think he is better. So yeah, I'd put Tua at number 3, maybe number 4, maybe. But yeah, let me know if you're adding Tua to your squad. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.